Okay, in this short video, we're going to do hexadecimal to binary conversions. You see, I have my screen set up already. I have a chart over on the left-hand side, and that chart does binary numbers in counting sequence. It does 4 bits, and it counts from 0 to 15. And the purpose for this chart is needed to do this. The conversion is pretty easy as long as you remember these sequences. And I always set them up over in the left hand side of the page. I'm pretty good at remembering 0 to 9 and the sequences without needing a chart, but A, B, C, D, E, and F I usually do. And for students who take my classes, I count this as showing your work. But you got to get this chart right, or else you really start to get stuff wrong until you're work through this. So here we go. Let's put a hex number down here and let's convert it to binary. Most people find this pretty easy. So let's put a number F130. That's a valid hexadecimal number. And we know that groups of 4 binary digits will give us all the hex digits in one place. And hopefully you understand that. If not, let me try and clear that up. If I have this digit right here, it can only be 0 to F. And if I want to switch this over to binary, it only takes a group of 4 binary bits to represent any possible number in that position, in this position, in this position, and this position. And that's why I picked groups of 4 binary numbers to the left-hand side here. So to do the conversion, you just work 1 hex digit at a time, and you convert that 1 hex digit to binary. It should be pretty easy to do, right? I have a chart over to the left, so 0 hex is 000 binary. And then I look at the next number. I'm going to draw an arrow down to that. I'll fix this up so I'm consistent. And I have a 3, so 0011. Next one down, it's going to yield a group of 4 binary bits. And that's 0001. And the next one down is F, and that's 1111. And guess what? That is the conversion process. It's all done. You can take these values to check your work and look at this sequence of 4, go back to the chart and see those sequence of 4 gives you a 0 in hex. This gives you 0011. I go to the chart, that's a 3 in hex, and so on and so on. So if you get this chart right, these are easy questions to answer and easy conversions to do, and that has to deal with the grouping. So let's do one more just to make sure that we have this right. I'm going to erase all these. And let's do one where I see sometimes people get wrong. Back to my pen. 305A103 in hex. And I'm asking you what is that in binary? So once again, just go our groups at a time, right? 30011 0. And that's 0000. And 1. Draw my arrow down, and that's 0001. I usually try and keep the groups separate with a little bit of space in between, but my handwriting is just starting to get better with the tablet, so it's there. A, that's 1010. All I'm doing is every time I pick another digit, going back over to the chart, taking a look at what's on that chart, and writing that down. That's easy stuff, right? It's almost like it's too easy to put on a test with a question. And in this case, 0011. Now, this is what students get wrong. They see this 0 here and they don't put anything there. They don't think they need something. Well, it's significant digit. There's something to the left. You got to put this 0 in to hold the place. And when you're doing the conversion in binary, you have to do the same thing there. So I'm not sure why students do that, but they leave that 0 out for some reason. Every digit here has to do that. Now, when we talk about significant digits, let me get my eraser and I come over here. See these 2 zeros at the end? They aren't significant, so I could erase them. They don't mean anything. There's nothing, there's no ones to the left of them. I could erase them and the answer would be exactly the same. And that pretty much covers the procedure for converting hex numbers to binary numbers. And I hope that makes sense. This is a process I use pretty much all the time, and it's pretty easy to do. But like I said, I write this chart to the left-hand side of the screen or on my paper and make sure it's right before I start answering 5 or 6 questions incorrectly. Okay, talk to you next time. Practice these topics.